YouTubers. This is that when I got it on trade. I did verify it has spark. I kicked it off for a few seconds, so it just needs a service probably, regular service. So this is, when you do this kind of stuff, this is kind of like the shape you get some of them in. I got to go power wash this now. Give you a little update on, this is the other one that I got in. Well, the recoil, they said the pull cord was broken, and it is. However, it was missing the spring, so I'm going to try. This is a spring for some other mower. I don't know. I don't know which one, but maybe that will fit. I can put that in and restring it, and I can get this one to run. I did try to start it with a drill. It puffed a few times, so maybe it'll run. So let's go. Let me go wash this one first. Here it is after a thorough. Well, I just power washed it. I didn't really get down into it. I'm gonna have to. Some of the paint came off. Fortunately, this is black, so easy to find black paint that would match. The blade's probably off balance. The carburetor has got a lot of dirt in it. So let's get into this. This is a B&S Classic. I believe it's a 158. Yeah, 158 cc. It's a 4 torque. I mean, it's a 5 gross torque engine. I'll probably wash this again after I'm done with it. But I do know, yeah, because there's some places I didn't get. I do know it will run. I had it running for a few seconds and then it died. It tells me it's a carburetor problem. I probably, after the wash, I probably got water in the fuel. So, I mean, this primer is good. So, let me just go through this, disassemble it, and clean it. I may or may not need a primer. I won't need a primer. I may or may not need a diaphragm. But maybe there's some dirt underneath the diaphragm. So what we got here is this is going to be a 3/8, and this is going to be a 1/2 inch. Sometimes it's a 3/8, depending on your model. So we'll see. Take this off. Oh, that was easy. Something tells me that's been off before. And let's get this 1/2 inch off. That was easy too. Somebody's had this off before. So, note the linkages. That's how they go. That's more for me, so I put it back the right way. Also, when you're working on it, take the spark plug off, boot off. Now we just take this off and take it out. Now, whoa, okay, there. Now you see here, the O-ring and retaining thing stuck to the block. This is supposed to be on the carburetor. So I'll clean these up and just put them back. Looks like we need to clean a little bit here. You couldn't get that. Okay, let's look at the tank. You probably can't see in there. Yeah, there. It's pretty clean. So let me just empty the gas out into it. And there wasn't much. Just a old Folgers container. We need to disassemble this to clean this out better. Yeah. Hopefully I didn't crack this in because I don't have any more of these. So now, these are some of the easiest ones to work on. So if you've got these 5 perimeter Phillips screws, you're just going to clean those out. I mean, take them out, and then this thing will pop out. So there we go. And I knew it would have water in it because I power washed it. So now we're gonna see. It doesn't look terrible. Just peeled this diaphragm off, and this doesn't look bad. I'll just clean it off and put it back after cleaning out in there. It's still flexible. This is actually brake parts cleaner, but because I'm running low on carb spray. This should be okay though for this part. You just set this here to dry. I think this diaphragm's okay, like I said. So I'm just gonna kind of clean it off with a paper towel, and we'll put this back. Now, you need to clean in here into this. This is your carb bowl, essentially. It pumps fuel up and then into here, and then it sucks it up out of there. It's now pretty much dry in there. What I do is I take a shop towel and I take my angle nose pliers, and I can kind of get that in there to clean it and dry it up. So since this is clean, I don't want anything to get into the gas tank, so let's back the same diaphragm. Normally you would put down a new diaphragm, and it goes diaphragm first, which is this part, and then the gasket, which is this outer part. They didn't tear, so I just line up the holes. On like this. Then I'm going to use a couple screws as like locator pins to help hold it in place. Come on. So now we can put this on. And they're all lined up. So let me just put in all the screws. And we tighten them down. There we go. The alternating side you do. Snug them down, then you do this, kind of like if you ever saw Alien. Yeah, so now we gotta put this O-ring back in that's stuck to the block. So you put the O-ring in first. Except it, I think I got carb push spray on it, so it expanded a little bit. I do have another one around somewhere if I need it. And I got some of these came with like a rebuild, like a carburetor kit or something, but one of these should be fine. So let's put this one in. Let me see. That one's smushed. So let me get one of these other ones. Yeah, this one's better. So that one fits right in. So maybe that O-ring was just a wrong one. And that's why it had trouble starting. Didn't have a good seal. So then we put this on. And there we go. Retaining clip. And this is how it goes on. We'll put it back on now. Put this back on. We first need to get the linkage on. That would be this. Going goes in the bigger hole. Like that. Like that. And now, with like this, we need to put the breather on so we don't forget it. And then just stick it in the intake. Now, we need to line this first bolt here. Get that bolt. And give me my drill. That in. Okay, now I also touched up, when I had this up, I touched up, painted the block. It needed some black paint along with the deck. So now let's stick the air head on. To service these, you just need a little bit of oil and you scrunch it up. I got a short on that. I'll put it up in the info bar. So let's stick some fuel in this and see if we're ready to rock and roll. Looking at this, blade looks a little, well, a little bent right here. And probably off balance. So we're going to take this off. I'm going to use this is a 9/16. Usually they're the 5/8. And block it with a block of wood. Extend this out. There we go. It may not be bent. That just may be the kind of blade it is. Let me go see how balanced. Where's the fire it up guy? Fire it up. Anyway. Sounds like it's priming. Let's see. Whoops. Yeah. Oh, spark plug. Ain't got. Oh, it's kicking out a bunch of oil. Probably because I had it on its side, and that muffler is maybe a little loose. So I did sharpen the blade and balance it. Let's go see about that muffler and change the oil. Taking the oil out. It was actually over full, so I'll put it back in with 16 ounces, I believe is what it takes. Yeah, like basically half a quart. All I have is 10W30 right now, so it'll have to be that. If you can focus. It's just at the full, slightly above the full line, so that's good.